I'm Mike Hamlar, host of the New Virginia Economy. And today we welcome our guest, Dennis Bickmeier, president of the Richmond Raceway. Dennis, welcome.
Glad to be here. Thank you.
So tell us what's been going on in Richmond. You guys got a lot of exciting things going on. You got construction, you got the rebranding, you got the Crescent. It's just a lot of exciting things, and we're going to dissect that stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing what's going on. We're a 70-year-old facility, so we just announced over the summer Richmond Raceway Reimagined. And I've always said my job when I got there a few years ago was to get us ready for the next 70 years, and that's what we're doing. We're investing $30 million into basically a brand new infield attraction, something that doesn't exist in motorsports currently is coming to our raceway. So a $30 million redevelopment. We hope that's just step one of many steps to kind of redevelop the entire facility. But with that, we did rebrand from Richmond International Raceway to Richmond Raceway. So it changed there as well. Got a new look and a new feel, a new vibe.
I like it.
All that. And then, as you mentioned too, so much is going on in that Richmond region. So we want to keep up with everybody and everything that's happening in the region. There's $2 billion worth of construction projects.
Right. So hold on, you said $2 billion with a B.
With a B.
Okay.
It's either happening now or in the pipeline between now and 2020. So we're glad that we're able to jump into that as well with our $30 million renovation. But also, you're seeing a population growth, I think, in Central Virginia as well, and that sets us up well for our future.
Yeah, and that Golden Crescent, right?
Absolutely, yeah. From Northern Virginia through Central Virginia over to the Tidewater area, you're seeing a lot of population growth, a lot of jobs really emerging there, and a lot of companies, again, reinvesting in their headquarters and in their businesses. So that's good. It's good for all of us.
Right, right. It's not just that area. It's good for all of Virginia because those tax dollars go to fund a lot of different programs that are used out here.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's good. So let's talk about, it's more than just a facility. You have concerts there, you have sporting events, you have all of its economic development. So what else is going on there?
So what's really interesting about our property is we're a 1,000-acre facility, and we're 10 minutes from downtown Richmond. I can get from my desk to the governor's office in 10 minutes.
In 10 minutes, 1,000
which is great.
acres.
Yeah, but we're a 1,000-acre facility there. So part of it is to how do you put 1,000 acres to use outside of your 2 NASCAR race weekends? That's what we're known for. We've been able to repurpose a lot of buildings that are on the grounds. We do about 200 days a year in consumer trade shows. So we really got a thriving consumer trade show business. We have an amphitheater that was built when the state fair used to be there, and it just kind of sat empty for a long time. We've dusted it off. We're putting it back to use. It's a 6,000-seat amphitheater. We signed a 10-year deal with AEG Live to book the amphitheater. So again, all that vibe and things that are happening in Richmond, so we're really wanting to make our place a go-to destination. Racing, consumer trade shows, and concerts.
Well, wow, that's awesome. So I know we talked about $750 million across the Commonwealth and all of these, and it's 25, right?
That is.
Different races and things there. Could you expand upon that just a little bit?
Yeah, there's actually 27 different motorsports facilities throughout the Commonwealth, but us in Richmond and Martinsville host the 2 really big NASCAR events every year, and both of our racetracks have 2 races. No other state can make that claim. So we are the only state to have 4 of NASCAR's premier series. That's big dollars for the Commonwealth of Virginia.
That's I didn't realize that.
Yeah, so no one else can make that claim. So that puts us it makes us very unique. But for us, we haven't done an economic impact study for a number of years, just us personally. But I would put us somewhere in the $250 to $300 million range of that number because of not just our NASCAR events, but all the other activities that we do on the property. Really our 365 day-to-day operation that we have there. We've got 35 full-time employees. That number swells to about 1,000 on race weekends. So you start thinking about the tax dollars and things that we generate. It's pretty substantial.
Yeah, it's very significant. I know I was just looking through the State of the Commonwealth report, and it was amazing some of the facts that you found in there, and just economic impact, not just with the raceway, but the extended family as well.
Well, I'll give you a great example of that. VCU, the economics department, did a study in 2014 of hotel usage. Our race weekends set a record in the spring of 2014, 94.6% hotel occupancy in the greater Richmond area. There's not another event that can stack up to those types of numbers.
Well, I know I was going through that as well, and I saw 60+% are male. So there's a lot of female out there that they love NASCAR and they love racing.
There's no question, I think, and having a driver like Danica Patrick in the series has
hurt.
helped us. No, not at all. And you're seeing a lot more female engineers as well. NASCAR's done a really good job with their drive for diversity. So you're seeing a lot, not just on the driver's side, but crew members, engineers, jobs on the technical side, which are really booming in the sport of NASCAR right now. So it's not just all about show up and race.
Right.
There's a lot of science behind what's happening in our sport right now to make these cars go and go fast.
Yeah, it's a lot. I know I had a former teammate of mine, Rocco Williams. He's in NASCAR. They did a pilot program for football players, college football players. And it's the same thing. He said he's in class every day. You have to learn how to do this, they have to learn how to do that. He said, man, it's worse than football practice that you have to go in and do that.
You are seeing a lot of former athletes coming into NASCAR on the crew side. I mean, you know, to fuel a car and change 4 tires in under 13 seconds, you need some athletes to be able to do that, and that's what you're seeing in the sport. And part of their day is spent in the weight room, in meetings, you know, reviewing film, just like you would see, you know, on your old football days.
Just like we used to do, pushing trucks around campus at 6 o'clock in the morning. You had to love it. So what were some final thoughts that you think the viewers and listeners would like to hear?
I think the biggest thing for us at Richmond Raceway is we're one of NASCAR's oldest tracks, and so is Martinsville, actually. I think for both of our facilities, we're 2 of the 3 oldest tracks in the sport. So we were a big part of NASCAR's birth. We were a big part of NASCAR's popularity growth. We are going to be a big part of NASCAR's future. And I think that speaks well for the Commonwealth to have 2 signature racetracks like we have to bring NASCAR and bring that economic impact to the Commonwealth. But I think for us at Richmond specifically, this $30 million renovation, we hope is just the start of getting us positioned for the future. Sports facilities are changing.
Right.
You know, the sports fan wants a different experience when they come to a stadium or arena or a motorsports facility. We got to work on delivering that for them. And again, the Commonwealth will benefit from that. That's jobs, that's construction dollars.
So if people want to go purchase tickets, they want to look up this on your website, what's the best way for them to contact Richmond Raceway?
RichmondRaceway.com is a great place to go for all your information, for all of your ticket buying needs, or give us a call or come out and see us. I love visiting with fans in our ticket office, but 866-455-RACE, which is 7223, that's our phone number. We love talking to fans or people who don't know if they're fans yet or not and want to find out some information. Give us a call.
Dennis, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
As always, we want to thank our sponsors. Again, thank our guest, Dennis Bickmeier, and thank you for tuning in and for listening. For more information, go to newvirginiaeconomy.com.